Let's bring in Joe Tigay and let's look at the trading perspective. He's a managing partner at Equity Armor Investments. Joe, you got faith in the chip makers?
I got faith, and I want to bet to the upside. We're getting some support right here at Micron at the 50-day moving average right here at about 87.5. We're holding above that. I think there's room to the upside. I think if like you're just talking about, if the economy does turn around, if there is a reopening, if people do go back into offices, they might need new computers. Getting new computers would be obviously really good for Micron. I want to see what they're going to say about the rest of 21. If they can confirm their $7 billion revenue guidance, I think that there's plenty of room for the upside here.
All right, so how do you look at the trade? Do you want to make a big bet, knock it out of the park? Do you want to just sell downside? What looks like the best way to approach it to you?
Yeah, there's lots of ways you can go. You can have the YOLO trade, just buying calls, hoping this thing goes to the moon, I guess. It's not really my style. Another way, if you just thought, well...
Really? You're not a YOLO trader, Joe?
No, not anymore. The other way is to sell some... there's a time and place for everything, but not right now. Another way to do it, you can sell a put. You can collect some of that income if you're expecting a slow increase to the upside. Or if you think, like I do, after this report, we could see a new all-time high. That all-time high is 95 and 70. I think we can get close to that range. So I would be interested in selling that 95 call and then getting in a little bit lower. 90 is my strike. If I have a 90 call, so the 95 call. For April right now, that's a traded cost $1.20. Of course, that can turn into $5. It'd be a $3.80 profit, risking $1.20. It's a comfortable risk reward for me, and I think I can see a 3x return on my money. I'm happy to do that in 1 month.
Okay.
Or just 2 weeks, really.
Okay, so looking at the spread, using options here, a little bit of volatility bid into the report, looking for strength in Micron. Joe, how important do you think this, if we kind of step back from the trade for a sec, think about the overall macro implications of this. If we get a good report and we get an expression of confidence by the market as buying Micron, how important is that to setting a foundation for a bigger tech move to extend the type of action that we see this morning where you've got chip makers really powering everything?
Yeah, well, it's a big key to the economy. Of course, we know how this is coming at the front end of a boom. Before there's an economic expansion, people are likely gearing up, buying computers, buying machines. So, of course, this is going to be a key side. Are we at this stage where the economy is going to really lift off? That's what people will be looking at. And that's, of course, I'm really interested in that, too. Now, there's all the signs in the world are pointing to that being the case. There's a lot of reasons for that. Of course, the amount of money we're pumping into the economy, there's more money we're talking about pumping into the economy. Will it ever end? And, of course, the biggest thing that can happen is just people getting back out into the world and having no fears of the pandemic.
Hey, Joe, what do you look for today as we are getting roughly within the next hour, I think is the expectation, some commentary and some specifics from the Biden administration on what they want to spend for this big infrastructure plan. Do you think this is a huge market event? Has it been understood to your point that we've already come to expect all this spending, or is it still news when we get the details?
I don't think the details, this event will be too market shattering. Maybe it'll be newsworthy for sure. I don't think the market's going to move too much on it. There's so much that needs to go into before this actually becomes a law. There's the whole thing called the Senate and House that it has to get through, which right. I think any bill will be vastly different than what is going to be talking about now. But I think the market would move if there was some sign that it was a lock to proceed through the Senate. And I think we're a ways away from that. But I think, the size, this is all the negotiation process right now. But I do think the market thinks that what we've talked about today might not be the final bill, but something is likely to happen. I think the market is liking that today. All
right. Joe Tigay, thanks for the thoughts here. Thanks for the trade and the look ahead for what this big spending package means for the market. Joe Tigay, managing partner at Equity Armor Investments.
More money, more money.
You got it, sir. And maybe some more money if we hit the Micron to the upside. Thanks for the trade. Micron coming up after the bell today.